what's up everybody, and welcome to another Madden 13 online game. I haven't gotten to say that in like a week or so. I haven't done a commentary since Saturday. I know I had the full game on Sunday, but that doesn't really count because I actually did that full game like Friday night or something. So I haven't done this in quite a while. Now it's Saturday afternoon. And if you didn't know, I tried to put out the word. I tried to like put it in the comment box and all that. I lost my power due to Hurricane Sandy. I live in the Bronx, New York, so a lot of people lost power and never got it back. Actually, I still don't have power back in my house. I'm at my mom's place, so I still don't have power back in my place yet. But my mom's place got it on Friday, like when I came home from school. So I was like, that's good, thank God, because before that I was living in the dark and stuff like that. No power, no heat for how long? There we get the nice pick with Patrick Willis on the third down. He was driving up the field, and we ended up making the big-time stop for Willis. And I had the 49ers here. This is one of the few times I actually this is the only time I think I took the 49ers online for this year. So enjoy this, 49ers fans. And this is a pretty long video because I gotta explain some stuff in the game. I can't help it. Like this, like that was just a terrible pass. Obviously, I threw it with Frank Gore 1. And I threw it to like double coverage 2. And that's because this is one of the first games I did with the 49ers playbook. So I was testing out that halfback pass. I was playing around with it, trying to figure out when to do it, when not to do it, what's the reads and all that, as we dropped a wide open pick there. And he's getting a first down right after the pick, which sucked. Yeah, I was testing out stuff, so my offense wasn't that great. But we had that 49ers defense, and of course they're going to cause some cheesy fumbles and stuff like that. So we got to take advantage of that like we did just now at the goal line. Another big-time stop for our defense. But I actually had a video to put out on Monday. I did the commentary on it. I had the video rendered. I went to go shower, and as soon as I finished showering, I was like, all right, let me upload it to YouTube. That would take like another 20 minutes. So I just needed 20 minutes, and I would have had a video out on Monday. But then I lost power, and it's funny. I was actually looking outside, and you see like the green light, the transformer boom and stuff like that, and just like that, I was without power, and I was without power for the night, and you know, we had to light candles and stuff. We had to play, you know, like a third world country in a way, not to insult anybody like that, but we had to play like bad stuff, man. It's not fun. Here, 3rd down and 7, I just didn't call a good play there. He had everything locked up, and we ended up settling for the field goal. And it's like 2-minute warning. This game goes by pretty fast. The next game is a subscriber game that takes a while. But yeah, and he goes really fast down the field here. You see, he hits Andre Johnson. You're trying to hit Andre Johnson quite a bit in this game. Andre Johnson carrying people there in that throw. Next play, going actually goes to Owen Daniels this time. I tried to get there in time, but I couldn't. And then the next play, he tries to go to an outside to Andre Johnson, but we're reading that. Don't worry, we're reading that. We got the pick. So another goal line stop for this 49ers defense. 2 picks in the first fumble. So we're doing pretty good on that department. But anyways, back to this hurricane here. Because this hurricane is just like taking over the world for, at least New York, for a while here. But yeah, I had no power. And then the worst part is a tree fell in the power lines by my house, like a block away from me. So I was doomed pretty much. I mean, a tree was in the power lines. They had to remove the tree, then get Con Ed to come, and I throw another pick here after. I get the onside kickback, but I just throw a terrible pick. So that's just, you know, not smart there. Should just played it smart. At least get 3 points easy there instead of throw a bad pick. But yeah, Con Ed was just you know, I don't even think they came yet. They moved the tree by my house finally, like Thursday or Friday, but it's just, goddamn, it's a tree in the power line, and there's so much other people that need help, especially in Manhattan, that without power. That, you know, the main focus is going to be about moving the tree in my little neighborhood. And plus my mom's place. I have my mom's place. She's like just 5 minutes away from me. And that would have been a nice backup option if she would have gotten power earlier, but she didn't. Like, half her building got power on Tuesday, and she was one of them that didn't get power. So that's just blows, man. So I was, you know, it was really cold in my house. I ended up staying at her place because she actually has an outlet. But she was like in a condo, and there's a outlet out in the hallway by her place, and that outlet works, so she could put her fridge in there. She they got an extension cord, put some extra outlets there, so, you know, I put my laptop in there to charge. Of course I had no Wi-Fi and stuff, so I couldn't like make a video or anything, but I had this thing edited out here, this 18-minute beast edited out here. And look at this play by Ben Tate. First I kind of blowed a tackle with Larry Grant, and then Ben Tate just shaking off people. We went all the way to the goal line, but we make the stop before he gets there, and that's big because we make a big time tackle with Patrick Willis. Next play, play. He tries to juke around Arian Foster, and then third down, Randy McDonald coming up with a sack. Fourth down, nothing open. He tries to run with Matt Schaub, and he's going to the end zone, but a fumble. Can he pick it up? No, he doesn't. Terrell Brown, or whatever, I think it's Terrell Brown. He picks it up, and it's at the 1 yard line, but we got it back. And on the first play, we're looking to hit the home run. Streak to Randy Moss, but I bullet passed it. And it ended up turning into a curl in a way that Jonathan Joseph read it so good. And you know, once again, as soon as I get the good positioning, I throw it away there. And then he gets a touchdown 2 plays later. I tried to jump it again, but I don't know, people were throwing picks. Like, my guys were like running into each other with the whole physics thing. And now the goal here is kind of to run clock, and that's what we do. I'm gonna spoil it. I pretty much run clock until the end here, and yeah, just doing that 49ers run game and stuff like that with Frank Gore. I think I had Michael James in instead of Kendall Hunter because he has a 93 speed or something. But yeah, this Hurricane. I mean, I want to like feel bad for myself, but I mean, there's so much people who have it worse. You know what I mean? People who lost their houses, people who, you know, got hurt in this. So for me to complain about losing power, I think it's pretty selfish. As we end the game here in this run, we're going to kneel it out till the end. Yeah, I think that's pretty selfish to do. And so, you know, that made it okay in a way for me to survive through this whole Hurricane Sandy thing. Or Superstorm Sandy, because it wasn't really a hurricane by the time it hit. I mean, you see I never got to see pictures. I was just, like, couldn't watch TV. I couldn't see the amount of devastation that I'm, like, seeing on TV the past few days. But, now that I see it, it's like, oh my god. But I mean, you're hearing it on the radio and stuff like that. Because we had a radio at my place. My dad had a radio, battery run radio. So we got to use that. And we listened to that. We just listened to all the stories and the stuff like that. Keep ourselves up to date. And you hear all these stories and you're like, okay, you know, I just don't have power. That's all I don't have. But still though, it sucked to not have power. Especially since you're so accustomed to having, you know, electricity running all over the place. I've run my whole life. I know electricity, it seems like, between this Madden stuff, the online, all that, and plus when it gets dark, there's no streetlights and stuff like that. And by the way, this is a subscriber game I didn't say, and I got the Steelers here, he's got the Saints, and this is a pretty high scoring game. I made a lot of mistakes in this game, so yeah, there's a lot of face palms to go around. So and here we run the Scream of Mendenhall. First play, we get a ton of yards, we get all the way to midfield, and you know, I'm feeling okay about the way we could move the ball in the defense here, but on his defense. But of course I throw a pick there, so that doesn't make me feel any better. But my defense was a little bit shaky earlier because he scored a touchdown, so we got to make some adjustments. But let's see, what else do I got to talk about? The gas in New York is ridiculous, man. These lines, like, you hear it on the news, it is no joke, okay? By the way, you're a subscriber, I don't know why you're throwing it at me. You watch my videos, you shouldn't be doing that, because we're taking that with Palomalu. But, the gas situation is every bit as bad as you probably heard it, as we get a nice run here with Mendenhall for a touchdown. But, it's every bit as bad as you think it would be. Long lines of gas everywhere, man. It's like an hour wait. You cannot sneak into a good gas station without waiting at least an hour, okay? And you just gotta live with that. It's so bad. And plus all this gas station stuff is causing so much traffic and stuff like that on the road. And half the lights don't work, so that's frustrating when people don't give you a pass and stuff like that. So it's just chaotic. It is just chaotic in a way, but and plus, people are already frustrated with this whole situation. And, you know what I mean? And, let's see. That's all I want to talk about Hurricane Sandy. I really don't want to talk about that, or Superstorm Sandy. Because, after this, I'm done talking about this storm, alright? I got power at my mom's place. I got heat. Thank God, it was so cold at my place, man. It was freezing. Even my mom's place, still really cold. I had to cover myself up. I wore, like, 3 layers of clothes and like 2 blankets when I was in bed. And there I had the middle of the field wide open. When I edited this video, I'm like, why the hell did I throw it to Wallace? Because I had like everybody else open in the middle. Instead, I threw it to the only guy who was actually covered on that play pretty much. So, well, I don't know, man. And there we almost get the sack on Drew Brees, but I think Larry Foote ends up making the play there and getting the sack, bringing up a 3rd down and 11. But he should have converted that, but he dropped it. And he ended up giving me the ball. And here, this is how you run the Rashard Mendenhall throw. Not really. I tried to throw it to Heat Miller, but it didn't really work out. Next play, we ended up using Leonard Pope quite a bit on this drive. I don't know why, but we set to make Leonard Pope a vital part of the offense here on the flea flicker, throwing it to Pope right over Scott Shanley. Next play, we run hurry up and run the flea flicker again. Nothing really open until Pope comes wide open up there, so we're throwing it to Pope again 3 times in a row, but that's way too much for Pope to handle. He drops the ball, and it's okay though. We have a pretty damn good running game. Look at Leonard Pope blocking, by the way. Look at the pancake blocking pulling that one guy, stopping the other guy, and letting Rashard Mendenhall get his 2nd rushing touchdown in the game. So with all the picks I've thrown, I have 2 rushing touchdowns in the game, so that's pretty good. And let's see. I don't know. I'm not really gonna talk much about the NFL from last week. I mean, there's not much for me to. Everything already blew past. The Giants and Cowboys game, that game was something else, man. That game was something else. Like, the Giants already play, like, some stressful-ass games for their fans to watch. But, that's a new way to, like, stress out your fans, man. I was, like, so blown for, like, an hour after that game. Just, like, how close Des Bryant came to scoring a miraculous touchdown to the Giants. It was like, the Giants versus the Eagles game all over again, where Mike Vick let that comeback. It was like that game all over again for me. And look at this pick. On the tippy fingers or whatever. Tips of his fingers, catches that. And that had me mad. I was like, really? That's going to happen? Thankfully, the Madden guys repay us by giving us a forced fumble back. Because, that was just a BS pick, if you ask me. Shouldn't be, not if the people are catching that with the tip of their fingers. And then next play, let's get Leonard Pope back in the ball. We were running a drag route there, and we ended up putting him on a streak with the rerouting. And we get a touchdown right before halftime, so, we got the lead, and that's good because we get ball at halftime. Because as you remember, he scored a touchdown in his opening drive. So, that's good. And then we get the pick here, so that's even better. We kind of bait him in. I kind of made it look like a booted coverage. Instead, we had like a bunch of other guys there. Ike Taylor comes in with the pick with 22 seconds left. And you're thinking, let's get some easy points. We should have gotten the field goal range there. Antonio Brown dropped it. Next play. The halfback pass fails me once again. I tried to throw it to Antonio Brown. He was open, but Rashard Mendenhall doesn't really have the greatest accuracy, obviously. But, yeah, I don't really remember much other stuff on NFL. The NBA started. I wanted to watch the game so bad. I only got to start watching on Friday. First game I got to watch was the Knicks and the Heat. Knicks took the Heat to town. I don't know how, but that's good stuff, man. And right before halftime, he tries to throw a Hail Mary. Just throwing it up deep for this guy. And he catches it, but he drops it. But he was short of the end zone anyway. So that's halftime. And, let's see. What's happening this week in the NFL? Because today's Saturday. I might as well make predictions. Oh, by the way, kick return to the house right after halftime. So now we got a 2-possession lead. So that's pretty good. And let's see. The Broncos and the Bengals. I'll get that game to the Broncos. I'll put this stuff in the description or something, by the way. And by the way, I am at my mom's place. That means I am not near my 360, but I am near my PS3. So if you follow me on Twitter, which is at CookieBoy1794, I'll let you guys know when By the way, don't run this verticals. We're not gonna let this simple verticals play kill us. We're gonna pick that off of Ryan Clark. And now we're feeling good. This should be the point of the game where I ice the game. I should completely ice the game and take them out. That's what you'd be thinking. But that's not really what happens. We do get a nice pass here to Heat Miller, moving it to midfield, and I have every indication I'm going to ice this game. I'm done making mistakes. I'm done with that. And I call the screen here, and I don't throw it. Instead, I kind of throw it like into coverage there. And he ends up taking it to the house because I figured he blew his coverage, and he really didn't. He just was playing his coverage, and number 32 was playing his coverage, and got the pick. And now I let him back in the game. But yeah, Baltimore and Cleveland, I say Baltimore wins the game. It'll be close, especially since Cleveland's at home. And by the way, as soon as he gets this pick six, we're taking another one to the house like Chris Rainey. 2 kick returns to the house for Chris Rainey. Yeah, the Browns game's probably going to be close. The Browns are kind of alright. And plus the Ravens are kind of shaky. Hopefully Ray Rice gets some yards, kind of for fantasy. Arizona and Green Bay. Arizona they look like the Bills from last year when the Bills went like 4-2 and they just blew up in the second half. That was like what the Cardinals are trying to do. And this is basically what this guy's offense was, by the way. A bunch of like wiggle routes to the outside and stuff like that. And this is a crucial mistake. On 4th down and 4, he tries to run the fake punt. That's just not smart. Call an actual play. He might have had a chance to get in it. 2-possession game. Could try making a 1-possession game. Instead he blows it. Then here we're running it with Rashard Mendenhall off the halfback pass. We had a wide open lane, so we'll take that. Rashard Mendenhall over 100 yards, and I always call this dude like the ultimate dump truck of running back. So it feels good to get over 100 yards with him. And here we got the out route on 3rd down and 7. Can't forget about the out routes that we're going to throw them. And then we throw the screen near the goal line, trying to take it to the house where we get brought down from behind, bringing up a 4th down and goal. And we go for it. This is a pretty ballsy move. We could have taken the field goal, made it a 3-possession game. Instead, we go for it and we get the touchdown just to ice the game completely because it's a 3-possession game. He needs a miracle. Or maybe if Darren Sproles kick return, but that doesn't happen. Thankfully. Let's see. Speaking of the Packers are going to win the game, by the way. Packers didn't look good last week, but I think they're going to win. And he gets a big touchdown here. This is what he needed, a big play for a touchdown. That's exactly what happened. I think Lamar Woodley was manned up on Pierre Thomas, and that just did not go great. But let's see if we can take another kick return back. Not really. So it's a 2-possession game. Just don't throw any picks. Don't do anything stupid. So 2 plays later, we throw it to Mike Wallace. Simple in and out route. And he goes all the way for a touchdown. As soon as you get Mike Wallace, he catches the ball in open space. Head straight up. Don't run sideways. Just go up. Mike Wallace will take the And let's see, the Bills and the Texans. That game does not look like it's going to be close. That looks like another one of those Texan blowouts. So, that's good for them, I guess. Good for Texans fans. They're going to be like, still have 1 loss. Probably be the top seed in the AFC when it's all said and done. Colts and Dolphins. That's going to be a close game, you ask me. That's going to, who knows, it might just come down to which rookie quarterback either comes up clutch the most or makes the most mistakes, depending on what's what. I'll take the Colts in that one, but I think it'll be close. Like, Ryan Tannehill looks alright, you know what I mean? Here, I don't know how the hell he got that. Detroit and Jacksonville. Jacksonville might be an underdog to win this week. Detroit, they might pull out their 4-quarter magic out of their ass, who knows. And this is a big-time goal line stop, by the way. We stop him at the goal line 2 times in a row. And then on 3rd down, he tries to run the stick right there, but we have that covered with Timmons and we pick it off. Bears are going to beat the Titans. That might be a close game. Just the Bears might not score a lot on the Titans' defense. And Carolina and Washington. I think Carolina could actually win this game. I know I've always been picking Washington to lose a lot because I don't have any faith in their defense. But yeah, I think Carolina could pull out the quote-unquote upset in this game. Giants and Steelers. That's a big game. I'll take the Giants. I'm just saying. Of course I'm going to take the Giants, man. And we try to run the flea flicker there. It doesn't work. So what do? You call the flea flicker right again. You call the timeout. So I was like, all right, we'll call the flea flicker again. Somehow this dude, Mike Wallace, ends up wide open on there as we kick that for a touchdown. Let's see. I got the Seattle over the Vikings. I got the Raiders over the Bucks. And we got the Falcons over the Cowboys. No matter what Rob Ryan says, I don't care. The Falcons are going to win. And we got the Saints over the Eagles and possibly Mike Vick losing his job, unfortunately. Even though I kind of like Mike Vick. Yeah, that's my NFL stuff. And now we're wrapping up to the end of this game. And, you know, subscriber played a good game and stuff like this. Here we get a Steelers-like fumble from Lamar Woodley right before the game ends. But, feels good to be back, man. Feels good to be back. Tomorrow I'm going to have the full game edited thing out. And I'm going to try to record some PS3 games. So, like I said, whenever I'm going to get on Twitter and announce when I'm going to be playing subscribers and stuff like that. So, look out for that. I'm going to try to record some of these games if I can't. Oh, well. But, yeah, I might be recording PS3 games until I get back to the 360. But, on that note, I'll catch you guys next time. I hope you guys like this. You guys are glad I'm alive. And I'll catch you guys next time for more Madden 13 Online. See you later, guys.